everybody, welcome back. Happy Thursday. It is the first of 5 Thursdays in the month of October. 'Tis the spoopy month, and I am all about it. It is time for Jank Pack Thursday. Last week it was the Meta Zoo where we were thwarted on the squonk hunt, but we did get a foily frog, so that is all that matters. 98 entries live upon the wheel, so we are going to shuffle, we're going to spin, and we've got a little history factoid of the day. On this date, October the 2nd, the year is 1950. The comic strip Peanuts by Charles M. Schulz debuts in 7 U.S. newspapers. Ultimately, it would grow to over 2,600. And we dodged a bullet, folks, because Charles originally named the dog Sniffy. However, there was another comic dog that had the same name, so he became Snoopy. And coming up, is this going to be weirdly ironic? It is going to be weirdly ironic. This week, Garfield, right after talking about Snoopy. Yep, this is going to be an entertaining month. See you at the table in a moment. And we are over at the table. The box is very rapidly approaching precarious, if it hasn't already been there. I have no idea where this could be. It's probably buried somewhere at the bottom, so stay tuned, and we will find it at some point, and I can ramble about, let's see, what can I ramble about football? I'm sorry, but in the grand scheme of things, the things I did not expect this past weekend, that Green Bay and, frightening, and Dallas of all teams would be potentially one of, if not, one of the game of the year. Oh, you're falling apart. Need to fix that. And then for it to end in a tie. But God bless Romeo Dobbs. That's all I'm going to say. I benched Jamar Chase. And actually, that was probably the best decision because between Jamar Chase and A.J. Brown, Dalton Schultz outscored them. That said, I am currently sitting second in the fantasy league despite having a negative point differential, but I guess that's just part of my weird charm. And there's Tom and Jerry. All right, it's got to be in here soon. If not, Zach, just take all the audio out of this and speed it up. But it's got to be here. Like, the law of averages says it just has to be here. Oh, there it is. We found it. Only a minute 25 and we found it. Let's try to get this back in some semblance of organization. Har har. Good luck, Zach. And in there we go. In there we go. Oh, up here. And also, it's going to get easier because, little thing, these boxes here behind have usually been stacked 5 high, but because I've been condensing, they are down to 4 high. And that makes me happy, so the box is easier to get up. What do we have here? Look for randomly inserted Jim Davis autograph cards. I would like that because he does not TTM any longer. We've got the 2004 Pacific Garfield collection celebrating 25 years of one of America's favorite orange catos. All new vinyl window cling stickers, 1 per pack. Garfield movie insert cards, 1 per pack. 4 cards in 1 window cling. Ooh, we have a window cling. From Pacific 2004, Linwood, Washington. If I'm not mistaken, that is right outside of Seattle. 72 cards. Oh, okay, here we've got odds. Pause prints variation, 1 in 5. Randomly inserted, 1 to 1. Okay, so we're guaranteed a movie card and a window cling. I would love a paw prints variation. But we have 1 pack, and this came from the mix box of stuff that I got from Etsy, so let's go in and let's see some but how ironic is that? Talking about Snoopy, or Peanuts in general, in the cold open, and then all of a sudden, boom, here comes Garfield. It's actually kind of funny. Alright, so there we go. Let's try to separate this as best we can. And I don't even know, and like I say, unfortunately, there is a... Oh, that would have been such a great one, but he doesn't... maybe I'll have to check. Maybe he's changed. Here's our movie insert. We have lights, camera, lunch. Look at Garfield. Look at him. Ooh, stuff in the back. Let's go. I was determined to make sure that our cat was real, organic, photorealistic, and totally alive in each frame. He was also 100% Garfield, from director Peter Hewitt. Actually, I wonder if Peter Hewitt would sign. That would be a good one to check. Here we got our window cling. And you know what? I am happy for there is Odie. And we do love some Odie. I think the only other one, because it's going to be the comics, I think we absolutely want Nermal. But this is Bad Boys. What is this? WIFW. Wrestling isn't for wimps. Well, ooh, here we go. Garfield fun facts. Here comes Garfield. His first TV special aired in 1982. My God, you forget how old Garfield really is. It's the Bulkster. Let's go. Card number 3. What do we got here? Oh, classic comics. Dear sir, on behalf of spider lovers everywhere, we wish to strongly protest your brutal treatment of our arachnid brothers and sisters. Spiders are our friends, spiders, and smack. This strip pretty much sums up the entire spider gag canon. It's also a nice response to the weird mail we receive from spider huggers. Jim Davis. Is that really where that came from? Like, I remember seeing that strip, and is that really where that came from? That people were upset that a cartoon cat was squashing a cartoon spider. But mind you, if you ever read it, the spiders always survived. See, this would have been fantastic. Jim Davis, the man behind the cat. That would have been fantastic to get signed, and I will have to check. Name, James Robert Davis. Nicknames, Jim Dandy, Jim Boy, The Great Catsby. I like that. Birthplace, Marion, Indiana. Height, about yay high. Weight, bigger than the bread box. Eyes, 2. That's funny. Hair, shedding. Funny. Occupation, cartoon guy. Hobbies, golf, fine wine, and cow tipping. If there was ever a trio of things that screamed Indiana more, I could not tell you what that is. But that is an awesome card, and we love some Odie. But come on, let's get some Nermal. No Nermal, but we've got Cat Kong. What's his girlfriend's name? Is it Arlene? I think Garfield's love interest is Arlene. But we got a creepy classics, and you know what? I mean, let's see. Why did the mummy steal rolls of toilet paper? He needed a new wardrobe. Why did the vampire go to the fast food restaurant? He wanted a quick bite. Ugh, that hurts what's left of my soul. But we have Cat Kong, creepy classics. You know what? How better of a way would it be, weirdly, to start off the month of October, as I said, the spoopy month? The fact that Garfield came out right after talking about Peanuts. It ended with quote-unquote creepy classics, although I don't know. Yeah, I definitely would classify King Kong as a horror movie, unlike Frankenstein, which I believe would be science fiction. But that aside, you know what? It's Garfield. Everybody loves Garfield. As much as Garfield hates Mondays and loves lasagna, we just absolutely adore Garfield. And that is all. That was an awesome pack. I'm glad that happened. And now, it is time for the shout-out. And somebody, I've told you guys this before. I filmed these on Tuesday. And because he had a premiere earlier and it was a raucous good time with the Barba Papa, the community shout-out goes to Freedom Sufferer Cards. At 693, that is a stone's throw and a quick sneeze away from 700 subs. Just one of the many milestones that he absolutely deserves for the amount of goodness that he brings, the amount of entertainment that he brings, and just the amount of positivity that he brings. If you do not know Freedom Sufferer, the link to him will be down below. I highly recommend you go check him out, sub him up, tell him hello. You're going to be entertained. If you don't know what Barba Papa is, after watching a couple of his videos, you absolutely will. So Freedom Sufferer, love you, brother. Link to him down below. Please make sure to check him out. And as I did say, and as I noticed, actually, I have not only the Boxo Jank, I have the Hunt box that's off to my right that I'm pointing at that you can't see because it's behind camera. But then over in that corner, beyond Janky Legs, there is the excess overflow box of stuff. And I am completely out of that box of Duskmourn, so I figured, you know what? It's going to be time to rotate the set anyway between Spider-Man and Final Fantasy. And you know what? Let's go horror hunting. It is October. It is spoopy month, so we're going to have 5 packs of Duskmourn. We're pulling for our horror movie crossovers. We need them. We need them. We need them. That's all I'm saying. We need them. So that is the goal for the remainder of October. We are going to get at least, hopefully, one a week. But, I mean, let's be honest, probably not. Although, Can't recall too many art cards in this stuff yet, but that is nice looking. And that is Demonic Council by Bastian Grivet. Looks like my council. You know what? Full art card gets the stand, and rightfully so. We have got our foil. It is the enchantment room of the grand entryway and the elegant rotunda. That's what they called me in college, the elegant rotunda. Think about that one. Another foil, dual foil of the basic land. It is an island, and it is beautiful. In we go. We've got Marvin, the Murderous Mimic, and I do believe I needed Marvin, the Murderous Mimic. I do. He is the only, because when it comes in like this, it's classified as colorless, which means any mana can be used for it, and he is a rare, and he is terrifying. I do need Marvin, the Murderous Mimic, so we're already, you know what, Halloween already off to a good start. Let's freaking go. We've got the Overgrown Zealot, an Elf Druid. Do not need him. We've got Trial of Agony. Do we need him? We do not, but it is cool looking. We've got Valgavoth's Faithful. That's really, really cool looking. I really like that. Swamp. We did not need that. We did need something later. Boom! What do we got here? Arabella, Abandoned Doll. Is that one of the things? No, it is not, but I did want that. It is a multicolored one. As you can see there, it is swamp. It is mountain, and it is plains, and it is terrifying. Shout out Raven Rips, because I'm fairly sure you have this exact doll somewhere in your house and possession. And I'm terrified of it. Fear of the Dark, we do need the fears, but I did need the Fear of the Dark. The Nightmare, it's part of the Nightmare series. All right, so we're pulling 3 of them. A 5/5. The first thing it kills is the light. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. So there's 3. We've got the Tunnel Surveyor. Don't believe we needed him, but it is a little teddy bear, and we will give it up for the teddy bear. No, I didn't want that because it was a teddy bear. Huh, weird. We've got the Cryptid Inspector. That's me when I bust out the Metazoo and Elf Warrior laying the whatever down on something. I don't know what that is. Forest, do we need that? We do not. Couple more, and then I'm going to get a Innocuous Rat. Look at him. Look at him. We do need the Innocuous Rat. Hello, Ratto. Hello, Ratley. How you doing, friendo? Rats are hilarious, although the tail still weirds me out. Emerge from the Cocoon. You're not my supervisor. The penultimate card, we've got another room. It is Glassworks and Shattered Yard, and God, that is stunning. Stunning looking. And the final card, we have Seized from Slumber. It is an instant, and that's sleep paralysis right there. Did we need that? We did not. So, actually, we ended up getting 4. So let's just cross them off right quick. You know what? No, Zach, pause it. Pause it so they don't have to watch you do this. Okay, and we are back, and we managed to cross off the 4 we needed, or the 4 we got, I should say. The Fear of the Dark, it is gone. That is our horror and nightmare. Nope, we had that one. We got rid of the Innocuous Rat, and I sneezed right through that, so that's why you have that. We have the Arabella, Abandoned Doll, and the lone colorless card we needed was Marvin, the Murderous Mimic, and we did get him, and you know what? I really hope, if this is the way, plus we got a full art card, and we got to look at Garfield. This is a good way to begin October. Pulling a couple things we needed. Now we just start needing to get like the more spoopy cards, the horror movie cards. And it will be a glorious month indeed. But it already is because it is October. So happy October, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Again, shout out to Freedom Sufferer Cards. Link to him will be down below. Please make sure to check him out. And also all the shows that are coming up from all of our friends in the description. Everything's changing around. I'm adding stuff. I'm changing stuff. So please make sure to check them out and say hello. And we continue to build this community. This was a fun one. This is a good way to begin October. So thank you guys so much for stopping in and taking 15 minutes of your lives to give to me. I really appreciate it. I don't know why you do it, but I'm extremely grateful. Thank you to everybody over in the chat. Thank you to everybody down below on the rewind. What else can I say? Welcome to October. Let's get spoopy. So thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your week. We will see you next time.